Maury Povich is an institution in daytime television. From the time he was 16 years old, he never saw any other career for himself. And while he has spent 4 decades plus in broadcasting overall, he is now celebrating 20, count them, 20 seasons alone of his hit show, Maury.
When it comes to 1-month-old Tegan, Chad, you are the father.
Yeah. Veteran broadcaster Maury Povich.
And when it comes to 1-month-old Peyton, Chad, you are not the father.
Has built a fan base on those words.
You are not the father. You are not the father.
For 20 seasons, nationally syndicated daytime show, Maury has covered the talk show gamut. From those running scared with phobias.
He is deathly afraid of pickles. Peaches. Jell-O. J-E-L-L-O. Aluminum foil. Sally, I don't have anything.
To uncontrollable teens.
You yourself saw your daughter in a compromising situation.
I caught her under those stairs. It really is like the most embarrassing thing ever.
And wild animals.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh my God, he's looking at me. Poop everywhere. Poop everywhere.
You can see why it's so popular. Please welcome Maury Povich.
Thank you.
That's fun. Do you have just so much fun
Yeah.
with the animals? And we would be missing opportunity with the flying animals.
At times, of course, it's very serious, but yeah, you got to.
Those words, you are not the father. Do people come up and say that to you on the street?
They do. In fact, I have fellows who come up and say, look, can you give me your autograph and say to Bill, you are not the father?
So what is that like for you? Because you've got this hugely successful show. 20 years it's unbelievable. And you have a background in journalism. You were covering, you were like a reporter on the beat, and now you're doing this. And so how's that transition been?
Well, it's interesting. I always was very frustrated when I did news and when I anchored newses around the country because you only had about 20 seconds to introduce a piece, or if you were out on the street, it was only 1:30. And now I have, 10, 15 minutes, to actually tell a story.
Yeah, more storytelling.
It kind of freed me up.
Now, how do you get the people? Don't you want to know? How do you get these people who are willing to come on national television?
There they are, right here.
And have Maury Povich tell them whether they're the father.
I'll put it to you this way. We have no problem.
Really?
None whatsoever. We have teams the way you all do in news shows and talk shows. We have a 3-person team, and these people want to come on the show, and they check it out and make sure it's all very real and truthful. And so once we prove that, we bring them on the show.
It's not all. There's obviously a little salaciousness going on there, but you try to round back. And I know recently you had we did a highlight of the troubled teens.
Right.
And recently, did you have them all grown up back on the show?
These out-of-control teenagers who want to run the streets when they're 13, 14 years old, find that they are unloved, and they think that if they have a baby as a teenager, they'll have unconditional love. And we try to talk them out of it in some way, and they come on the show, and they show how ridiculous they are. And then what happens is they go home, they see themselves on television, and they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed about how they acted in public. And they start to change their lives, and so we bring them back 10 years, and 15 years later, they've completed high school, they went to college, they have a job, they got married, they had kids. And so that's, to me, the justification for doing those shows.
Wow. Now, something you may not know about Maury is he's obviously very successful financially and in our industry.
Okay.
But it's the truth. But he's very philanthropic. You've given to so many causes and have been recognized for that. And I know you don't make a big deal out of it. When you you think back on these 20 years on this show, is there anything that stands out to you? There's so much to choose from.
Well, I'll tell you, you saw a short clip of it. We had a woman twice on our show who accused the guy of being the father of their twins. And I don't know the result till I open up. I said early on, I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything more than my guests know, or my live audience, or my audience at home. I don't want to be able to ask questions because I know an answer. So I open up the envelope, and this guy is the father of one, but not the other.
How's that possible?
That's what I asked. Because, you know, I'm not into that, you know. And so what happens is it was fraternal twins. And if the woman was fairly active in a particular period of the month,
once the one egg gets fertilized, the system is supposed to shut down to all other comers.
Oh, yeah? Well, the scientists, the doctors told me it was 1,000,000 to 1, and it came in twice on my show.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And that's all real. That's legit.
Megyn.
Asking for a friend.
Megyn. You're not going back to Fox, are you? Sorry, I have a lot of friends there. In fact, I used to work for the owner.
That's right.
I started nationwide on a current affair. Which was, you know, big-time show.
Yep.
And I worked through it.
All right, so the other thing about Maury is obviously he's had a lot of professional success, but he has had something even more remarkable, which is success in love.
Well,
and
that's a work in progress.
See, this is why, because they both have amazing senses of humor. And when he comes back, his wife, veteran journalist Connie Chung, will join us. Don't miss that. And we're back now with Maury Povich, the host of Daytime's 20 Seasons and Counting, Maury. His wife, also a veteran journalist, Connie Chung, is with us as well. Plus, they brought their dog, Birdie. So, Maury, you use Birdie to warm up your audience over at the Maury show.
I do, okay?
So, and he can do some tricks.
Yeah, well, you know, you never bring a dog on TV, right? Bird, come on. Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, they couldn't see.
What do you mean couldn't
Could they see?
Look, he knows. Birdie's got the right camera angle.
Okay.
There you go.
Birdie. Do one thing for me, and you're getting off the stage. You ready? Get.
All right. Good boy. Birdie doesn't get to stay?
No, Birdie does not stay. Because that means Birdie's the show.
Which we don't want. So these two are like a stand-up comedy routine. I know Maury's a big golfer. He went to one of those celebrity golf tournaments where it's like a regular person and a celebrity golfing together. And Connie looked at him and says, "So who's your celebrity?"
Yeah. I'm a celebrity, he says.
Did you two meet while anchoring the news?
Yeah, well,
but we
before.
also met before. Yeah, because he was a big star in Washington, D.C., and I was just a copy person. I would come in 2 nights a week, you know, and when I was still in college, and then I got a job as newsroom secretary, and then...
Let me tell you the dogged, aggressive approach that Connie Chung had to news. So she's the secretary to the news director. And a job that opens up in a newsroom, as you know, like one of the first jobs is a weekend writing job. Yep. And she wants that job. And the news director says, "No, you're my assistant. No. And Connie says, "No, I want that job." He said, "You've got to replace yourself." She walks out of the newsroom, across the street, into the bank, looks at the first woman teller and says, "You want to be in TV? Come with me." And that's how Connie Chung got her first job.
Yes, can I tell you?
And then I got the job.
Connie does not. I don't think you get enough credit for your trailblazing role in news. Honestly, it was you, Barbara Walters. There was Jessica Savage.
She was
right.
There,
Remember her?
Sure.
She was here at NBC for a while.
Yeah.
It was her Lifetime television story that first made me think I could be in news, minus the drug addiction and their early death. But honestly, you were a trailblazer and in news as a woman when almost no other women were doing it.
Yeah, there was a real dearth of women, and that's actually one of the reasons why I decided to go into it, because it was a very young business. There weren't very many women on the air, so I thought, well, maybe there's a chance for me. But you know, once I got there, there was a heavy-duty hazing period.
Oh, bet.
You know,
have you been watching the Me Too movement?
Oh,
are you like
watching.
sisters?
Yeah, I mean, I started in the late 60s, early 70s, and that was the climate. I mean, that's the way it was. If somebody, came at me, I had attitude, which was,
Connie was great because when all the people in the business, men used to hit on her, she would say, "You're not good looking enough."
or whatever. I mean, it would be like, "You? Are you kidding me?" Your producer.
Now, despite your...
Charmaine, your producer said to me, that's what we call a clap back.
Yeah, is it?
Oh, yeah,
It's a Connie clap back.
Yeah, Connie clap back.
But despite the fact that you've won all these Emmys, you've won a Peabody, you don't take yourself too seriously. She actually she popped out of a cake on Maury. For
Yeah.
what? What was that for?
It was his anniversary show, right? Wasn't it?
It was like my 3,000th show or something.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Did you have any idea she was in there,
No.
Maury?
No. And I was praying that it might be somebody else.
So you tell me, you're going on 33 years of marriage now, Maury.
Yeah.
What's the secret?
Well, Connie has her reasons. I have mine.
Well, you never do anything together.
Right. And I always say that whatever discussions / arguments you have during the day, once your head hits the pillow, it's over.
No, but I hold grudges. The next morning, I really want to fight more. I want to fight. I want to get this. I want to talk it through. And he wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you want to talk it through till you win. That's the...
I wish I were married to the guy who's on TV. He's so empathetic. He's so sweet. You can scream, you can cry, you can do anything. But when he gets home, he doesn't want to hear about anything. He's like, happy birthday to me.
Whatever it is, it's working in both departments, and we're the beneficiaries of it. Thank you so much. Thank you as well.
Thanks so much.
For all you've done. You can check all your local listings for when you can catch Maury, which is distributed by NBC Universal.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.